so here he is, one of the more popular fighters on this UFC roster, top to bottom, the heavyweight contender, the Black Beast, Houston's finest, Derrick Lewis.
Yeah, Derrick Lewis is a phenomenal fighter, but he's just a fighter at heart. From the hardships that he had as a kid to his youth, developing and overcoming so much adversity to become a guy that has fought for the UFC Heavyweight Championship is truly inspiring for anyone that looks up to Derrick Lewis. But not only is the story very good, the fighting skill is there to match.
And he's got that old school break your face open type of power, and he'll look to put it to good use in this matchup here tonight. Well, a lot of people think this man is a future UFC champion. I'm not going to go that far just yet, but in terms of putting together a modern-day mixed martial arts athlete into one package, this kid can do it all.
Yeah, because you watch what you say. Guys like me will just scream, this guy's a future champion, but your word holds value, so you won't do that. But every now and again, there comes a guy that seems to have it. This guy has it. This guy, when you look at him, you see a championship belt around his waist because he can do it all. He's got high-level wrestling, high-level grappling, high-level striking. He reminds me of Kamaru Usman.
Yeah.
There was no I wonder with Usman. It was when will it happen? This guy possesses that type of skill.
And he has sort of a championship aura, right? He walks into our fighter meeting, methodically managing his energy. Seems to be the total package. Obviously a perfect test for him right here, right now, at this stage of his career. Our tail of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Derrick the Black Beast Lewis. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Marcin Tybura.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean is our referee tonight.
Good.
All right, Poland's Marcin Tybura looking to get another performance bonus here tonight. He has gotten several of those throughout his UFC career, and he's prioritized getting off to a fast start. Let's see how he approaches the early portions of this round. Oh, man, I can barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
All right, nice takedown there by the more well-rounded fighter, and not much resistance from the boxer on that attempt, DC.
Well, the level change was so strong. He went from upright to down in his wrestling stance so quick that it was hard for the boxer to respond. It was perfect. The timing was as good as it's going to be inside the octagon.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Tybura. These ground strikes are starting to add up. Wow, all things considered, pretty good shot from bottom position. All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by the Black Beast. North-south position now. Perhaps the crowd will get its collective mind out of the gutter. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here. Just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
He's having his way with him here.
Oh, nice.
Excellent ground and pound there by Tybura. Crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised, make their way back to the field.
They may be.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Big uppercut. Oh, big elbow. Man has his chin been tested early. It's a right hand. Left. Oh, he gets the takedown late in the round. Very useful here towards the tail end of the frame. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, so a lot of highlights over those previous 5 minutes. DC, take us through the replay, if you will.
A lot of good action, but punching led the dance. Punching was the thing that stood out to me. That allowed him to take control of the round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 underway. Ooh, he landed a huge hook there. Oh, that's a heavy kick downstairs. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Oh! He's hurt now.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect. Big takedown.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by the Black Beast.
Gotta be careful here.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round 2. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Oh, shades of the Godfather with a ground and pound Mark Coleman as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Tybura. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Marcin Tybura.
Nice shot lands from the bottom. He's doing a really good job of putting himself in position.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tight.
He took 2 hands to the elbow, shoved it over the top of his head to free himself from that rear naked choke.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Big hook. 10 minutes. right, now we take a look back at some of the highlights. He has had his kicking game going early and often tonight.
I mean, on point, right? He knew that this was going to be a way for him to take control of this fight. He's used those kicks to really put him out ahead, and I'm not sure if his opponent has the ability to adjust and stop him from landing these over and over.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Connection by him there.
He needs to get on. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished. Nice level change.
Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Tybura. So Lewis has got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
Nice.
Tybura is able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
All right, side control now. Oh, pinpoint ground strike by him there, and that one opened up a cut. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. We have crossed the midpoint of this one.
He's isolating an arm.
Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Arm still not out of harm's way yet.
Look at all the pressure on the arm.
No, he's out. The fight's gonna continue.
Oh my goodness, I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it, because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
That one connected. Tybura gets the double leg takedown.
He passes the half.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that's the end of the round. Pretty significant damage done in that round. Cut on the cheek, sustained there from that strike. Now the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up. Better to be below the eye than above it, sure. But nonetheless, this could be a factor now moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Lewis gets hit with the overhand there.
Oh, man, he lands another punch to the head.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shot.
Man, he has a great double leg. Oh, my goodness, he has a great double leg. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close his face.
again. Strong work here by Marcin Tybura. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Fighters inverted now. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Tybura. Lewis is...
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. 20 minutes down, 5 to go.
Stop.
Great job last fight. Your striking is unbelievable. You're mixing it up perfectly. I love what you're doing with your kicks. Keep those going. He's slowing down.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Oh, well-timed and placed overhand by the Black Beast.
Ooh, another shot to the head.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Immediately gets the underhook. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Way to hide that leg.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Lewis.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks. He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and if he doesn't get a finish, this opportunity goes by the board.
I mean, it's almost over. Right now, he's got to start throwing everything he can find at his opponent and hope that he can forge a mistake and overwhelm his opponent to try to get a finish.
Lewis's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Nice positional control here. hard to win MMA fights off of your back, but these strikes are useful from the bottom. 1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Oh, that arm triangle's wicked tight.
He's starting to get it in very deep.
Oh, now he bails on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Marcin Tybura's in half guard now.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Working out of the half guard here. Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see how the judges saw it.
After 5
Here is Bruce
rounds,
Buffer.
we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 50-44, and 48-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Marcin Tybura.
All right, so we did need the judges' scorecards, but overall a pretty dominant performance for the more well-rounded fighter. Your thoughts?
Very dominant, but I also tip my hat to the boxer because he was limited, but he was able to survive. But it's all about the well-rounded fighter tonight as he gets his hand raised by decision.